Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm filming a chatty get ready with me using products that I had picked out from the Shop My Stash video. And I'm not using every single product that I showed you guys in the Shop My Stash video because I did pick out duplicates from a lot of the categories. So I'm just going to be using some of the products today. And if you guys would like to see those products in action or just listen to me chat and get ready with me, just keep on watching and I'm going to go ahead and get into it. For my primer, I'm going to use this one from CoverGirl, and this is the True Blend Color Neutralizing Primer. I'm trying to figure out if I like this as much as my Maybelline one, because this is also kind of the same green sort of primer thing. And if I do, then I'll keep it in my collection, but if I don't, then I'm going to declutter it. So just going to put this on, and I went ahead and moisturized my face and everything after I got out of the shower. So, and if you were wondering, whenever I filmed my makeup collection, like where all my skincare was, I've actually moved all of my skincare to the bathroom, and I have it organized in my drawer in there. So maybe, I mean, it wouldn't really be enough for a video, but maybe somehow I could film like a get unready with me and show you guys what I keep in there. So I don't know. If that is something that you might be interested in, let me know. I do feel like this primer is definitely neutralizing the redness. I feel like the tint on this might actually be a little better than that Maybelline one. So I'll have to use the Maybelline one day and see, you know, what the difference is between the two. Sorry, I feel like I'm taking forever putting this primer on. I think before I do my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow. And I'm debating on which eyeshadow palette I'm going to use because I picked out several, but I think I'm going to use this Huda Beauty, the new Nudes palette. That was one of the ones that I picked out from my Shop My Stash because I got this at the Sephora VIB sale and I've only used it like once or twice, so I want to use it more. So this is what it looks like. It looks super pretty. It looks like a really good palette for like Valentine's Day because it has like those pinks and purples. So I think I'm trying to figure out what color, and I need to go ahead and prime my eyelids too. I'm going to use this Lorac Behind the Scenes because I'm trying to use this primer up. So I picked that out for my Shop My Stash. So I'm just going to blend that primer all over my eyelid. I really need to clean my makeup brushes that I use for the primer. I swear it's like you really need to clean these primer brushes every day because once the primers dry into the bristles of the brushes, it just makes them so stiff you can't really reuse it. Okay, first in the crease, I'm going to put this color right here called Play. I'm just blending that shade in my crease with my Morphe M573, 573 brush. And this is a very peachy toned eyeshadow. I just wanted a color that was kind of warm and would peak up above the other colors, but this is actually a pretty light color, I feel like. I mean, it's showing up, but I feel like it kind of matches the color of my eyelids naturally. Like, my eyelids are naturally this kind of peachy color. And I'm going to use this color called Bear. This shade called Secret, and I'm just using my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just focusing that color in the outer V and also in the crease. So I'm going to go in with this shade called Raw, and I'm just going to apply that with my Morphe M506, and I'm really just patting this out here. The last sort of half of my eyelid or third of my eyelid. And then I'm just gonna take it up to about just as far as I put it on the lid. Just focusing it here in the outer V. And then I'm gonna go back with some more of that shade called Play. And I'm gonna put that at the top of the crease just to blend that out. Plus I want that shade to peak a little more above all those colors. I'm just gonna go in with this shade called Crave right here. And I'm just using my concealer brush to apply that. It's such a beautiful color. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gentle Cleansing Lotion, and I'm just going to roll it on a Q-tip, and then I'm just going to use that to clean up underneath here and kind of clean some of the glitter off from the eyeshadow. Which I have so much glitter on my hand because I swatched these a second ago to figure out what color I wanted to use, and I used a baby wipe to wipe off the swatches, and I have glitter all over my hand. It's the only kind of bad thing about those shadows with the glitter. I mean, it's not like a huge deal, but see if I can get this off with a cotton round. I feel like that gets it off a little better than the Q-tip. The Q-tip probably just didn't cover enough area. I'll try to blend that little part out right here because I feel like it's not blended well. And I'll come back and finish the eyes once I get done with the foundation. I think today I'm gonna try to use this. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 110 Porcelain. And I want to use this again because it was like last year, around this time last year, I got this and I used it, but then, I don't know, it was like, I quit using it. So I want to come back to it and see if I like this and if I want to keep it. I'm just going to use my dampened Ofra Perfecting Puff to apply this foundation. From what I remembered, this stuff was super full coverage. It was pretty matte and it seemed like it lasted for a decent amount of time. I think I just stopped using it because the shade of it only really matches me in like the dead of winter when I'm really pale. In the summer, once I start to get a little bit of a tan, this color doesn't match me, which I do have a darker shade, I think like 112 for summer, but I don't know. I guess I got away from using it and then I just didn't come back to it. But this might be too matte for me right now. But we'll see how I feel about it. And I'll definitely update you guys in after I've been using all these things for like the month of February when I come back from an update for my Shop Mustache. So yeah, as you can see, like this foundation is pretty light, but once I get my bronzer and everything, it should. And I do think that this formula did oxidize just a little bit from what I remembered. Not like real bad, but just a little bit. But it is extremely matte. So for my concealer, I'm going to test out this Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer again, because I had also purchased this a while back and I used it and I kind of felt like it dried out my under eyes, but then I just didn't really, I don't feel like I gave it a fair shot. So I want to use this again to see if I still feel that way about it, or, you know, if I don't, because if I do, I'm just gonna declutter it. So I'm just trying to use a little bit of it, because I definitely cannot use anything drying on my under eye area, or it just really ages my under eyes bad. And I need to put a lip conditioner on my lips. My lips feel so dry right now. Okay, I'm going to put a lip conditioner on before I finish putting the concealer on my other eye. And then before I do my bronzer and all that, I'm going to go ahead and mist my face with some setting spray. Hopefully it'll bring some like moisture to my face. And this is the VDL Radiance Fix Mist. And this is supposed to make your foundation or whatever look radiant. It's a radiant makeup setting spray. So this was another thing that I pulled from my Shop Mustache. I mean, obviously, because this is a Shop Mustache Get Ready With Me, but Okay, so I saturated my face pretty good with that. And then I'm just gonna go back with my makeup sponge and kind of just dab that in. Make sure it's just evenly distributed. Okay, I do feel like that made things look better and like a little bit more fresh. I'm definitely not even going to use any setting powder with that because, whew, talk about looking super dry. That would dry me out so bad. I mean, maybe at the end I might pat just a little bit of powder on, but not right now. For my brows, I didn't really pick out any like products for my Shop Mustache because I don't really have any brow products that I want to be using right now except for the ones that I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows a little bit off camera, and then we'll come back and finish the eyes. So I also went ahead and did my liquid liner off camera too because the liner I was using is not part of the Shop Mustache stuff. I just used my Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen in deep brown, but I want to smudge out this liner, so I am going to go in with the Sultry palette. This is another product that I'm using in the Shop Mustache, and I'm going to use this color right here, the dark brown. So if you don't have that palette, you could just use whatever dark brown shadow that you have in your collection. But I'm going to put some of that on this Real Techniques detailer brush, and I'm just going to smoke the lash line out just a little bit, just to give it a more soft look. I've really been enjoying doing my liner like this recently. And I think to try to make things look better, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of that dark brown on my Morphe M506 and just blend some of this into the outer V so I can somehow smoke out that liner, because I don't like that. It's not really what I was going for today. I just wanted a soft wing, and then it just turned into a dramatic wing. So I'm just taking some of that also on the lid. And then while I have this palette, I think I'm going to also use this color right here to highlight my inner corner. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes up and apply some mascara. And for my mascara, I'm just going to use the Essence Lash Princess. I don't know. I mean, since my eyes are kind of dramatic, I definitely could contour, but I don't know if I feel like it today. I think I'm just going to bronze, and I'm just using the NARS Laguna bronzer. This bronzer is like, has been a long time favorite of mine, but like last year, I barely used it at all. So I wanted to come back to this and use it some more. Make sure I still like it and everything. And so far, I definitely still like it. I still like the shade of it. It's a good bronzer for anybody that's like on the light fair side of things. And I'm just blending that in with my Morphe M437 brush. Kind of pulled this brush back out again. And I'm going to try something different if I can find the brush. Going to use the Morphe M504 brush, and I'm going to see if I can kind of contour with this a little bit down the sides of my nose. And especially since this foundation is really light, I need to like kind of bring a little bit more contouring to my face, even though I'm not like doing like heavy contouring. Okay, and then I'm gonna take some more of this bronzer and just bronze up around my hairline. Which my mom came over last night and we are just about caught up on The Bachelor. Like, we didn't get to watch the most recent one together, so I'm gonna try to watch that one later today if I can. I've just got, you know, my errands and stuff to run, so. But yeah, already drama happening. I'm so bad with names. Like the first night where he was having trouble remembering some people's names, I was like, there's no way I could remember 30 people's names that I just first met. Because I'm like so bad with names, so I could totally relate to that. But yeah, there's already crazies coming out of the woodwork already. So I'm pretty interested to see what this season is gonna bring. I already have some favorites too, but it's like I don't remember their names, so I can't really even talk about that right now. So once we get further into The Bachelor, I'll be able to tell you guys more of my thoughts on everything. But the one chick that kept talking about like, oh, like these older chicks, like he doesn't want to be with them, like 31, like she thinks that's old. That just cracks me up. It's like, honey, one day you're gonna be 31 also. Then for my blush, I pulled out a couple of these new like Lancome blush things, which I don't really even know how to pronounce this. I think they're pronounced Lee Monochromatique. I don't know. But they're basically products that you can use on your cheeks, on your lips, on your eyes. So I don't know if these might be like too much for this look. Maybe I should just go in with my Clinique. My Clinique Cheek Pop in Nude Pop, because I've got so much going on my face, and this is another blush that I had pulled to use. I'm just gonna use this blush. But yeah, this is just a good blush that's not gonna really detract like from the eyes or anything. It just kind of warms up your cheeks. For my highlight, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild bar highlighter in Platinum. I'm just gonna apply that with this Morphe M510 brush. This highlight is so similar to the Becca highlight in Vanilla Quartz. It's so similar to that. But I do like how it pairs with this eyeshadow, because like the gold and then the eyeshadow's got some gold in it. And like I already feel like this foundation looks better on me. I feel like it's one of those foundations when you first apply it, it looks so matte. But as you wear it throughout the day, I feel like it does look better. So hopefully I'll like this better throughout the day, because I feel like I already like it better now than when I first applied it. And then for the lips, there was a couple of different products that I had pulled. I think today I'm going to use the Shining Peach from L'Oreal. This is their Color Re Shine lipsticks. And first I'm just going to line my lips. Sandstorm from NYX. And I'm going to get this excess lip moisturizer off the Grande lips. And then I'm just going to a Shining Peach. This is one of those lipsticks that you definitely need to use a darker lip liner with, because since it is like a peach color, like a peachy nude, it can really like give you concealer lips and look kind of weird. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and mist my face again with my makeup setting spray to make this look even more natural. Alright guys, I hope that you all enjoyed this getting ready with me using products from Shop My Stash. If you did enjoy this, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you would like to see another get ready with me using some of the other products that I had picked for the Shop My Stash. I'm definitely going to be using all these products in the month of February, and I will do an update whenever I film my next Shop My Stash. So I hope that you all have a great day. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss any videos from me. But you all have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.